We have taken objective DEAF. We have taken objective Edward.
Hey everyone, Matt with Blue Razor Gaming here. Thanks for tuning in today. Today we're taking a closer look at one of the 3 known elite classes in Battlefield 1, the Tank Hunter class. This elite class is probably my favorite out of the 3 known ones shown so far because it can be so destructive to vehicles and infantry alike. The only map we know anything about this Tank Hunter class so far is on Sinai Desert, where the pickup for this elite is located at E flag, way out in the desert. When the round starts, the fastest way to guarantee that you're going to pick up this class is by either selecting the horse class or selecting a plane and just flying out there over there and parachuting on top of it. This is good too because it helps you get a jump start and start taking that E flag before the other team gets over there. When you pick up this class, you're picking up the Tank Gear M1918. I don't say that very good, but it's something like that. The M1918 high velocity single shot rifle, which is capable of critically damaging vehicles and killing infantry with a single bullet because of that high velocity and power of the weapon. You also pick up an M1911 pistol, a light tank grenade for helping additionally take out those vehicles because this is mainly a anti-tank capable class, and of course your melee weapon. The Tank Hunter himself, unlike the other elites, does not have too much increased health or damage resistance that I've seen, so you need to be careful when engaging the enemies because it can be killed pretty easily, about as normal as a normal infantry. Also, its rifle has a bipod that needs to be deployed when you're going to shoot the weapon by either going prone or by using some type of platform or railing like on top of a building or some boxes sitting on the side to get that shot off. So be careful when engaging the enemy in tight corners because his rifle needing to be deployed, and then also it reloads extremely slow. Is best probably for more open areas or rooftops when engaging the enemy. The rifle does not have a scope mount either, mounted, so it's usually most effective around medium range, but because of the high velocity of the rifle, it's definitely more than capable of making those long shots. You can see in a couple of mine, like that parachuting guy down, that was a pretty long shot, as long as you're accurate with the iron sights. And the iron sights really aren't that bad on the rifle, so it's definitely more than capable. At least on the map we've been shown in the beta, I like to have the Tank Hunter overlooking D mainly because it's pretty open out there. There's a lot of vehicles running around, a lot of infantry running around, so you can kind of take a position outside into the dunes and watch over the flag because of all those vehicles coming in the prone position, of course, kind of taking a little bit cover out there. Be careful because there are other snipers out there sometimes. Just kind of look around or have a buddy kind of keep post around you while you're taking those shots. Also, the cliffs over G and A flag are pretty good. You get a good prone position overlooking those flags. And inside the city, if you really want to be where a lot of the action's at, over C, you can go on the rooftops in there and use the railings in there as a position to fire the rifle and get probably some really good kills in there on the infantry. Even though it's pretty close quarters, you might want to have somebody else hanging out with you due to the fact that most of those rooftops have more than one ladder to get up on top of the building. Like I said before, the Tank Hunter's rifle will single shot infantry, usually single shot the 3-man jeeps driving around, so that's a good way to get a triple kill. and two-shot the armored cars driving around, which can get up to 5 people inside of them. It takes a little bit more to take down tanks, but it does, from what I've seen, around 20 points of damage to them. So it takes a few shots. Even the big tanks, the heavy tanks, you might put in maybe 5 bullets into the thing, but the thing will go down. And if you're in a nice
We have taken
covered,
objective
prone
Charlie.
position, since you're an infantryman and not a tank shooting down another tank, you can take some pretty good cover before that tank might realize you're there, or might not even know where the shots are coming from, and really do some damage to their vehicles out there. And if you take a minute too, I forgot to mention it before, but when you fire this rifle, you can kind of feel the power and you hear it. It sounds fantastic. DICE did a great job with the sounds of this weapon. You feel like you're firing something powerful. And also, I tried this before. I ran out of bullets when I had a good run going on. I don't believe you can actually resupply this weapon. So what you have in the gun when you start with is what you're going to have. So if you run out, you're going to be switching to your pistol or running around meleeing people once you run out of those main primary rifle shots. So for a wide open map like Sinai Desert, though, the Tank Hunter does a really good job, since this is the only map that we have to experience it on so far. And in my opinion, it's very fun to use. I think I like it the best out of all of them. We'll have to see when the game releases and what other types of maps that this elite class might be on, and see how it plays in those maps. And if they're not as big and wide open, he might not be as good, but from what the 2 maps that we've seen so far in the game, they have usually some pretty good sniping lanes that this guy would be good being on. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully I gave you some information. If you get a chance, please drop a like and subscribe. Really helps out the channel. Been doing my best to try to bring out some good quality content for y'all, since I am a smaller channel. Hope you guys all have a good day. If there's any other type of videos you guys would like to see, just let me know.